Now I played the latest version of Car Parking Multiplayer, which has more than 3 million downloads. This is a huge success, but let's see what the game was. 11 years ago, that is in 2013, the first version of Car Parking Multiplayer was released. In this video, I will show you all versions of car parking from 2013 to 2024. Let's start with older games from RISSC games, that is these games that were created before car parking. But in these games, you will definitely recognize the modern car parking multiplayer. I will take 3 games as a basis, and the first game is Drag Racing 2. This game had good graphics at that time, and all the cars in this game have Kazakhstani license plates. As RISSC is from Kazakhstan, besides this game, there were also games about traffic on the road, and a game about drift on the road, and this is all that we see in the modern car parking multiplayer. The first version of Car Parking 2013, at that time I could not even think what will be the modern car parking, because many games just stop releasing updates and the game slowly dying. But car parking went on a completely different path. Let's go to the next version. Car Parking 2015. For that time, it was definitely a cool game. A large number of different locations. You can choose your own character, improve your driving skills, but in that version was its own feature. There were cars with licensed badges, which is not now, unfortunately. Pay attention to the salons. They were already developed and looked just great. Even the Mercedes badge on the steering wheel looks really cool. By the way, in the last version was the location of the airport, and in the sky flew a helicopter or airplane. It is a pity that in the modern version removed the old airport. Car Parking 2018. From this moment, car parking has moved to a new level. I'm sure that thanks to this version of the game, there are more fans of the game around the world. In this version, you could take some cars for free. There were a lot of different skill tests. In this version has already disappeared the usual license badges from the cars, but significantly increased the number of cars, appeared as many as 4 maps. But every year, car parking is getting better, and it's time to move on to the next version. Further, car parking only developed, gaining a new audience around the world, despite the fact that initially it was developed only in the CIS, because the developers began to add cars from different countries. The game has several languages, and thanks to this and frequent updates, car parking has a worldwide popularidad. Just compare the old version and the new. It's very cool. However, this is far from the end of the video, as a new version of car parking, namely Car Parking Multiplayer 2, has been released. Unfortunately, I won't be able to make a full review since the official release date of the game is June 20th. Many bloggers have already reviewed it because they have the alpha version. And honestly, I'm just shocked by the graphics of this game. They are significantly better. Our main menu will completely change, and initially, we will immediately move to such a large garage. All the cars from the previous version will be transferred to the new version, and I understand that a few new cars will be added. Car parking is definitely reaching a new level. However, I'm curious whether all the money and coins will be transferred to this version of the game, but we will find out on June 20th. Which version of car parking did you like the most? Write in the comments.